Welcome to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, where we are the 4th, but first, and for good reason. Spanning more than 5 decades and 5 wars, the 4th Fighter Wing is one of the most distinguished fighter units in the world. During the Second World War, many American pilots volunteered to fly with the Royal Air Force Eagle Squadrons to help defeat the Nazi regime and defend freedom. After the U.S. joined the war in 1942, the 4th Fighter Group was formed. The first to use belly tanks, they were also the first to penetrate into Germany, accompany bombers to Berlin, the first to accomplish the England to Russia shuttle, and the first to down Germany's new jet fighter aircraft. After a short time with the F-80 Shooting Star, the 4th transitioned to the F-86 Sabre. During the Korean War, a Sabre shot down a MiG-15 on its first mission. 4 days later, the first major all-jet battle took place where 6 enemy aircraft were downed and all the 4th's jets made it home safely. They destroyed 502 enemy aircraft, accounting for over 50% of the total aircraft shot down. On December 8, 1957, the wing made Seymour Johnson Air Force Base its new home. The 334th, 335th, 336th, and soon after, the 333rd Fighter Squadrons took the F-100 Super Sabre to their new home in Goldsboro, North Carolina. They soon transitioned to the F-105 Thunder Chief. The 4th deployed to Vietnam and flew over 8,700 combat missions. During the war, the wing started to fly the F-4D Phantom II. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, the wing stayed on high alert. Then came the F-15E Strike Eagle. The first to react to Kuwait, the 4th Fighter Wing spearheaded nighttime strikes against Iraq and was instrumental in bringing an end to the Gulf War. After September 11th, the 4th began flying Operation Noble Eagle sorties, providing coastal protection for homeland defense, the first of its kind for the new wing. Operations Southern Watch and Enduring Freedom took off, and the 4th sent its jets into Iraq and Afghanistan. During support of Operations Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom, the 4th flew over 5,800 missions and dropped over 3 million pounds of ordnance. Today, the Airmen support operations around the globe. From the time of the Spitfires to today's Strike Eagles, the 4th has always been the tip of the spear when fighting America's enemies, and it's continued to live by its motto, the 4th, but first.